Hello children, welcome you all in today's class. In today's class, we'll be learning about compound interest for half a year. Okay, so here we have seen in the previous classes that how the amount what is the amount that should be paid back along with the interest when it is compounded annually for a year. Okay, so this was the formula for that. Amount is equal to principal amount into 1 plus rate of interest by 100 and whole power n. N is the time period, whether it is 1 year or 2 year or 3 years like that. Okay, now in today's class we are going to learn a new formula. The formula is interest compounded half yearly. Okay, so for every half year they will calculate a compound interest. Okay, but in the previous days for every year, for each year they will calculate. But for the second case, for each half a year they will calculate. Okay, so here the formula is amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 the whole power 2n. Okay, how this came? See, rate of interest for 1 year simply R, but for half a year it is R by 2, half of R. So if you do R by 2 here, this 2 will come to the denominator. So this will become 2 into 100, that is 200. Okay children? So clear this one, and there is 2 half a years in 1 year. Yes or no? 6 months plus 6 months will give you 12 months, and that is 1 year. So here 2n. Okay, so this is how we have obtained this formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 the whole power 2n. Okay, keeping this in mind, we will solve one problem. So here we have to find the interest amount that is compounded half yearly. For principal amount of ₹100 and rate of interest 10% for 6 months. Okay, and this 6 months can be said as half a year also. Okay, clear? So now write the formula. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 the whole power 2n. Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, next what is the principal amount? It is 100. Next 1 plus, what is the rate of interest? It is 10 divided by 200 the whole power 2n. Actually n is half. You have to take it in case of years. Don't take it in the case of months. Okay, because half yearly only we are taking. We are not calculating monthly wise. Okay, so this one in place of n you will have half. Okay, 2 into half. So half and 2 will get cancelled. So simply we will have 100 into 1 plus 10 by 200 the whole power 1 only. Okay, 2 and 2 are cancelled, right? So, okay, then now 0 will get cancelled. Okay, so what will you have here? 100 into 1 plus 1 in the numerator and 20 in the denominator. And you need not write this one again. Okay, next you will have 100 into, take LCM, 20 plus 1 whole divided by 20. Okay, that is 100 into 21 by 20. Clear? Okay, now you can write this as 100 into 21 by 20. So you can cancel 20 and 100 and you can write 20 ones are 20 and 25 are 100. So you will have 5 into 21. So that is nothing but 1 5 is 5 and 5 2 is 10. So rupees 105 is the amount that we have to pay at the end of 6 months as compound interest. Okay, but now interest, simply compound interest for half a year is how much? You have to subtract the total amount minus the principal amount, and that is simply 5 rupees. Okay, this is the compound interest that is calculated half yearly for this principal amount and for this rate of interest. Okay, so we will solve some more problems in the same model. Now let us see one more problem. What amount is to be repaid on a loan of rupees 12,000 for 1.5 years at 10% per annum compounded half yearly? Okay, so this is the question. So whenever you start writing the solution, first thing you have to write is the principal amount. What is given? The principal amount is 12,000. Okay. Next, rate of interest is given as 10%, and time, that is n, is given as 1.5 years. Okay. Or else we can write this as 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1, 3/2 years. Okay, clear? Now, we have to find compound interest for half yearly. So, what is the formula? Amount. What is the amount only they are asking? So, simply amount is enough. So, amount is equal to C into 1 plus R by 200 whole power 2n. Okay, so what is C? 12,000 into 1 plus R is 10 divided by 200 whole power 2 into 3/2. Okay, so 2 will get cancelled. Okay, and 0 will get cancelled. So what will you have? 12,000 into 1 plus 1/20 whole power 3. 2 got cancelled, only 3 will be left out. So if you take LCM, what will you get here? 12,000 into 20 plus 1 divided by 20 and whole power 3. Okay, and that is nothing but 12,000 into 20 plus 1, 21. 21/20, the whole power 3. And this one you can write it as 12,000 into 21/20 into 21/20 into 21/20. Whole power 3 is given, right? Okay. So 0, 0, 0, cancel 0, 0, 0. Okay. And you can cancel 2 and 12. 2 ones are 2 and 2 6 are 12. And 2 ones are 2, 2 3s are 6. Okay. And further you cannot cancel this 2. So what is left out? 3 is left out here. And here 21/2. And here 21 and again 21. Okay. So you can have this 2 as common denominator. Okay. Now find out 3 into 21 is how much? 1 3s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Into 21 into 21 is how much? 441. Okay. Divided by 2. So find out 441 into 63. 3 ones are 3, 3 4s are 12. 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 1, 13. 6 ones are 6, 6 4s are 24. 24 plus 2, 26. Okay. So 3, 8, 7, 7, 2. Okay. That is 27,783 divided by 2. So the answer will be, to cancel this, we will have 1 and 3s are 6. So 1 carried over, 8s are 16, 1 carried over, 9s are 18. Okay, then 1s are 2 and 1 will be left out, and you will have a 0, so 0.5. Okay, so rupees 13,891.5 is the amount that is repaid when the interest is compounded half yearly. Okay, just write whatever values are given in the question, then just put them in the equation and solve the steps one by one. Clear, children? The next question is, principal amount is 10,000 rupees and time is 1 year 3 months and rate of interest is 8.5, and we have to find the compound interest for annually. Okay, so this formula we have to use and we have to find out. Okay, but rate of interest is 8.5% and time is given as 1 year and 3 months. Okay, so this 1 year and 3 months can be written as 1 3/12. Yes or no? 1 whole year and 3 months out of 12 months extra to that. Okay, so you can write this as 12 ones are 12, 12 plus 3, 15 divided by 12. Okay, or you can cancel and you can write in 3 table, you can cancel and you can write 5 by 3, sorry 5 by 4. Okay. Next you have rate of interest. For rate of interest you have 8 1 by 2 percentage. This also you can change it into mixed improper fraction. 8 to 16, 16 plus 1 17. So 17 by 2 percentage. Okay. So look here. We know the formula as P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. For annually you are calculating, so you have to use the first formula. Okay. So P is 10,000 here into 1 plus R is 17 by 2 whole by 100 and N is 5 by 4. Okay. So you will have this as 10,000 into 1 plus 17 by 2 will come to the denominator. So it will become 200, the whole power 5 by 4. Okay. Clear? Now look here, we have 5 by 4 here. Okay. So instead of 5 by 4, see here, 4, 5, 1's are 4 and 1 remaining. Instead of 5 by 4, I can write as 1 by 4. Okay. So here this can be written as 10,000 into 1 plus 1, 17 by 200 whole power 1 by 4. Okay. So this one can be split. Okay. First we can calculate for 1 year, then for quarter of a year. Okay. This is quarter of a year, right? 1 by 4 means quarter. Okay. So this is for quarter of a year. First we will calculate for 1 year. Okay. So compound interest 1, that is nothing but same 10,000 into 1 plus R by 400. Okay. So this is 10,000 into 200. 200 will come here, then plus 17 is 217 divided by 200. Okay. So that is 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, and here also you will cancel. Okay. So 50 into 217. That is nothing but 7 5s are 0 will come as it is. 7 5s are 35. And 1 5s are 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 2 5s are 10, okay. So this is the compound interest for first year, okay. Next, for the next quarter year, sorry, actually this is amount, okay. So this is amount 1. So this is a principal amount plus CI1 only is given as this one. So what will be CI1? CI1 is how much? This amount minus principal amount, that is 10,000. Okay. So that is nothing but rupees 850. Keep it separately. Okay. Now we have to find it for the next 1/4 of period. Okay. So here you will find, using simple interest formula you will find out. So what is simple interest formula? PRT by 100, right? So here instead of T you will write this principal amount, the amount that you got as the, along with the compound interest for the first year. Okay. So this one you will write it as the principal amount into R is rate of interest is 17 by 2. And time is 1/4 divided by 100. Okay. And this one you can write it as into 17 divided by, this 2 will come to the denominator, 4 also will come to the denominator, and 100 also will come to the, will be in the denominator. Okay. And that is nothing but, see, into 17 divided by 800. Okay. Now 800 and this one you can cancel. You can cancel this in 10 tables, so this will become 80. This will become 1085. Now cancel in 5 tables. This will become how much? 5 ones are 5 and 3 will be left out, 16. Okay. Next, this one cancel in 5 tables. 5 2s are 10. 5 ones are 5. 3 is left out. So 217. Okay. So now can you cancel further? No. Okay. So look here. 217 into 17 divided by 16. So find out 217 into 17. So how much is that? 7 sevens are 49. 7 ones are 7. 7 plus 4 11. 7 twos are 14. 14 plus 1 15. 1 sevens are 7. 1 ones are 1. 1 twos are 2. 9 8 6 3. Okay, and this one you have to divide by 16. Okay, so look here, how much is that? 3689 divided by 16. That is, cancel and check out. 2s are 32. 4 is left out, 48. 3s are 48. Okay, and here it is 9. So you will have only 0 and the point 16, 90 will come in 16 table or not? Check it. No, it won't come. 80 only will come. Okay, that too 5s are 80. Okay. Then again 10 will be left out. Okay. Then you will add 100 and 0 1. So you can simply stop with this. Okay. Approximately rupees 230.5 is the compound interest for next 1/4 of the year, that is quarter of the year. Okay. So first the interest was 850 and next it was 230.5. So the total interest is how much you have to add both. Okay. Since I don't have space there, I will write it here. Okay. $850 plus 230.5, that is rupees 1080.5 will be the compound interest annually. Okay. So first, if the time period is given like this, you have to change it to mixed fraction to the lowest form. Okay. Is it clear? So then you have to solve it according to it. Okay. If you have it in the improper fraction like this, then you cannot solve. You should have like this 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. In such a way you have to deduce the formula so that you can first find it for 1 year and then for the next 1/4 of year, next half of year you can use SI formula, simple interest formula, and then you can find the total interest by adding both the interest. Okay. Go through the video and try to understand everything that is taught. That's all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.